Whoa, it's a beautiful day to do these reactions, man. Listen, like it before you light it. Hit the sub before you hit the bud. God damn it. Listen, dog, this one here crazy. She said the stink saved me. Lord have mercy.
One time, particularly that I can recall, my coochie was stank when I was doing a do. I'll never forget that shit because I was, what? Man, listen, it was one time I was in high school and there was a young man. We had been dibbling and dabbling and talking a little piece, and I had already been doing several dicks. You know what I'm saying? I was in college living, having a ball. I didn't even go to motherfucking class.
Hey, bro, I just caught a couple things. She was in college. I told y'all about college women. She also was doing multiple dicks, which means a lot of times she probably wasn't using. I ain't gonna assume that, but listen, I'm gonna tell you something. When women are sleeping with multiple men, it could throw their pH balance off, especially when you're dealing with women who are 20, 21. They don't even know how to properly clean themselves a lot of times. I'm dead ass serious, bro. So yeah, you're gonna come across this. And the reason why I'm telling y'all this, an Asian dude that I'm cool with was telling me that every black woman he ever slept with was stank. And I said, bro, no offense, you only attract hoes, bro. That's why they smashing multiple dudes. Did she make you wear rubber? No, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I went on a date with this boy. We was chilling, you know, whatever with the woo. And this is the second time we linked up. And he obviously wanted to do the do. He was anxious about it. It made me feel very weird to the point where I didn't want to fuck him. I didn't want to do nothing with him. You know what I'm saying? But we're in his house. He has a huge bedroom, and he's like coercing me pretty much. He's like guilting me. I got you all the way over here. Like, you for real? Oh my God. Like, the deep breaths like for hours, like when we was in his room. And it was just so, it frustrated me to the point where I was like, fine, here, take the pussy. Take it. You know what I'm saying? He gets in, he start doing his do, and he stops. He like, man, what the fuck is that smell? And I smelled it too, and I was like,
oh, this is horrible.
That's my coochie. My coochie was hot. Hot, I tell you. A fish fry, respectfully. I didn't know what the fuck BV was, because like I said, I had been doing a lot of dicks. I did several. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't know shit about a piece of boric acid. I didn't know shit about a little piece of anything.
What I just told y'all, a lot of times when women are young, especially if they sleeping around, they don't understand that shit gonna have the whole ecosystem in the oven thrown out of whack. They don't understand that.
Make fat mom stop stinking. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know nothing. So by the time he came around, he was like, oh hell no. What the fuck? To the point where he got up, he went to his closet in his room, he started spraying air freshener. He's implying like, you know, we can keep going. And I'm like, no, I don't want to keep going. You just said my coochie was the stankiest thing you've ever smelled in your entire life. Why the fuck?
And look, them young dudes, they be desperate. They be willing to look past this shit, dog. So, dog, young dudes and young women both toe up a lot of times.
I want to keep fucking. I'm actually happy that happened. I'm happy that you got stank coochie, because that's what you deserve for begging for it. You begged, and now you got what you wanted. Rank dank. You feel me? Like, that ain't my motherfucking fault. I mean, I guess it was. You feel me?
Jesus
but
Christ.
That's the day that stank coochie saved me. It saved me bad. You know what I mean? And I'll never be embarrassed about that. I'll never be embarrassed or ashamed about that shit because I felt like you shouldn't have been coercing me. You should have been trying to guilt me into give you a little piece of my pussy. You didn't even want it. You did not want that shit when you got it. The nigga was mad. He even had to try to finish. She's like, I mean, we could continue. He's spraying this shit like... I'll never forget that. That's what he is. I hope he's doing awful today. And he wasn't even goddamn cute. That's what bothers me.
You were just giving it out.
That was just the whole high school.
She don't know what she doing. That bitch just
I didn't know what the fuck
giving it
I was doing. I was just hypersexual because of the shit that happened to me when I was a kid, child. I was ready to pop it. I didn't know you had to put stuff in there or go to the doctor, you know what I'm saying, so it could stop stinking for real. I didn't even realize it stank for real. I also thought that the smell that I was smelling was like, or maybe that's just what it smells like when you have sex. Like, because it wasn't like a fishy smell necessarily, but it was that BV smell. That BV that's like farts and a little piece of fish and a little piece of coochie. Yeah, it didn't smell good, respectfully, but fuck them.
Yo, I got the perfect meme to end this video right here.
What that for?
I was gonna take a nap, and you're just in time.
Yeah, I know that's right. Girl, you know it stinks in here. What's that smell?
What smell?
It smell like budussy, booty, dick, and pussy. I'm telling you, it's all up in here.
So someone close to me, a brother, disappointed me and impregnated a melanin deficient Neanderthal. Totally disappointed me. Because why the fuck would you do that? And them knowing
he policing dick now and reproduction organs. That's crazy.
How I am and who I am and what I stand for, still sent me an invitation to the baby shower,
Is
right?
this nigga Dr. Umar?
The baby shower happened. I did not attend. I did not go. Now, I started receiving some negative feedback from people close to me saying I still should have went. You know, you shouldn't have done that. You should have went and supported. Why would I support something that I do not support? I do not support that specific type of union. Why would I then go and show support? You know, I sent the thing off their registry, but I'm not going to a interracial baby shower. I do not believe in that. So I will not show up to some shit like that. And they were, oh, you wrong for that. I'm not wrong. That's my belief. He knows exactly how I am and still decided to send the invitation.
This nigga called this
So,
baby mama a Neanderthal.
Had to know that I was going to reject it. So why would I show up to some shit I don't believe in? I'm not about to support a black man having a child with a melanin deficient Neanderthal.
A melanin.
Why would I do that?
Yeah.
That goes against everything I believe in and what I stand for. So no, I did not show up. I'm not sorry about it. He knows where I stand. You know, he sent it, I guess, just as a courtesy, but they had the baby shower. Oh. I sent my gift off the registry. I refused to attend some shit like that.
Well, at least he still sent the gift. I mean, shit, it could have been worse. He could have said, screw you and your family. Let me get into these comments, bro. This is crazy. Impregnated a melanated deficient Neanderthal. OMG. Fun fact, guys. Did y'all know that Neanderthals and modern anatomical humans, as we know them today, once shared the similar timeline? In other words, they were existing at the same time in Eurasia, not Africa. I'm saying this for a simple reason. If you do a quick search right now, you will find that most Caucasians and some Asians have 1 to 3% Neanderthal DNA. Because back in the day, some of those freaky frogs was smashing Neanderthals. Which is crazy because if you Google what a Neanderthal looked like, you got to be horny as hell to want some of that Neanderthal oven action, bro. I'm just calling a spade a spade. It is what it is, goddammit. I didn't make this. Matter of fact, because y'all niggas be claiming everything is racist, bro. Look, let me tell y'all something, man. Is it true or is it false that some Caucasians and Asians have 1 to 3% Neanderthal DNA? If it is true, please explain to me how this is true. Fuck y'all heads up with this one. True. Many Caucasians, European, and Asian populations have about 1 to 3% Neanderthal DNA on average. I'm telling y'all, humans left Africa first. There were no Neanderthals in Africa. It was too damn hot. Neanderthals were perfectly suited for cold, harsh winters. I be studying this shit. Anyways, the earliest Homo sapiens lived in Africa around 50 to 70,000 years ago. Some humans migrated out of Africa into Europe and Asia. Outside Africa, they met Neanderthals. Neanderthals were already living in Europe, the Middle East, and parts of Asia. When modern humans arrived, the groups were similar enough biologically that they could have children together. In other words, just think of it in terms of dogs. Not calling them dogs, but you know how a German Shepherd looks totally different from a Chihuahua. But they're capable of having kids together. It's crazy. Anyways, interbreeding happened. Genetic evidence shows that modern humans and Neanderthals mixed and had kids. Those children passed some Neanderthal genes forward. Over thousands of generations, that DNA spread into many European and Asian populations. Why Africans have less? People whose ancestors stayed in Africa did not encounter Neanderthals because Neanderthals never lived in Africa. So most sub-Saharan Africans historically had almost no Neanderthal DNA. New findings. Some Africans today have very small amounts, less than 1%. Why? Because some descendants of Europeans and Asians migrated back into Africa later in history and mixed with African population. I wonder if they're talking about like apartheid or when they started colonizing Africa, because that's the only thing that makes sense. But anyway, I just wanted to give y'all that little speech right there, y'all, because I don't be wanting y'all to think I just be pulling shit out of thin air on y'all, dog. I would never. Very well researched. Exactly. I feel like when more black people start thinking like this, that's when the black community is going to thrive. This is so refreshing to hear from a black man. So with some with family, they would what? Same with family. Oh, I thought it said something. Same with family. Why would I support you erasing our bloodlines? Hey, bro, there's a lot of white people that feel that way. There's a lot of Hispanic people that feel that way. I'm really not mad that anyone wants their kids or their friends or whoever this is to him to only date within their race. I'm not mad at that, but shit, nigga, you can't be the dick police at the same time. Crazy work.
Ladies, if you want princess treatment, stop acting like his little brother. Let me explain and sit down. I know you want princess treatment because, hello, you're a goddess, don't we all? All right, cool. So sit down.
You niggas.
After you sit down, you need to understand that the first thing to getting princess treatment is you need to start doing the opposite of what society has conditioned you into. Because society has told you be strong, be independent, don't need a man, and prove that you can do everything by yourself. And that's exactly why half of y'all are overworked, tired, masculine, and stuck attracting dudes who literally treat you like a roommate. Let me tell you the truth that nobody wants to say. Men don't fall for a woman who does it all. He falls for the woman that knows how to receive. The woman who lets him be useful and the woman that lets him be a man. Because he wants to feel like a man.
What man don't want to feel like a man, goddammit? When y'all be emasculating dudes, that make him hate you. That make him want to go and be with another woman. Maybe your mother. Maybe your sister. I don't know. Man, dudes can really develop some harsh, tough disdain for his woman, bro, if she is emasculating him, man. Every time you turn your head, she castrating him. She got him by the balls, embarrassing him in front of company, not respecting him. That make a man want to do you something.
In the Dominican household, we were raised different. Well, in my household, my dad told me, hey, listen, the moment you start paying a man 50-50 is the moment you start paying him to be with you. We don't find men to prove we can fix the tire faster, and we don't sprint to prove to pay half of the bill because we got it.
Hey, bro, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all, man. Listen, don't hear this message and be like, that's how all Spanish people rocking, because, dog, in New Orleans, we got a nice size Hispanic community, and I got Spanish partners, and all them niggas' mamas worked. Straight up. One of my partners' daddy worked for UPS, and his mama worked at Walmart. Still there today. So don't believe this bullshit right here, bro. I'm just calling a spade a spade. Not all women was brought up with dads that told them don't go 50-50 or don't financially assist the household. This is fact. I mean, this cap.
We lean back, we soften, and we let him lead where he's built to lead. That's why Dominican women stay getting princess treatment without even trying. And that's why they call us chapeadoras. It's not being a chapeadora, baby. I'm doing what's in my best interest, and you're doing your duty as a man. That's the bare minimum. Chapeadora is a quote-unquote gold digger.
Oh, yeah, man. Don't nobody want no gold digger. Hey, man, I hope y'all enjoyed this video, man. I'm finna go ride this scooter real quick. You feel me? I'll let you boy.